Traxis Hub is the product of the year at NAB Show 2026.
Hello everyone, my name is Ali. I'm a technical product manager at Zero Density. Let me tell you about the camera and talent tracking solutions at Zero Density. So this machine is our demo pod. So we are showcasing a PTZ camera. There's a PTZ camera on top of here. And we are showcasing our automatic lens calibration feature on this one. And this one is the second screen that I have, is the active showcase machine. So at the show, we are using two cameras, one cinema camera, one broadcast camera. We are tracking with Traxis Camera Tracking. And we also have a talent tracking as well with the Traxis Talent Tracking. What we also have is we have a beacon-based talent tracking as well. This is new for this year. Now talent wears the beacon on his body and then it gets tracked. So the benefit of this system is when you get the talent tracking, when you get the camera tracking from us, and when you add the beacon for it, you just use one single system. Here you can see in this desk, you are seeing the perspective of the main camera, the green screen camera. And in this camera perspective, you are also seeing talent being tracked. So when the talent walks around, you can see his position. And you may ask how I'm going to use that position. We are using that position, so we are sending into our engine, and then we are compositing her in the correct depth. So she can walk around the object, she can trigger something, or she can be getting her reflections underneath her feet all the time. This is what it does and why we are using the talent tracking for. And we are combining the talent tracking with camera tracking in single application, single software. That makes it cost efficient, also that makes it solid, and that makes it easy to operate. Let's also talk about the camera tracking, the hardware, the components, and how it works. As you can see, we have a display here. In this display, this is a box that we are giving it. So in this displays, we have the cartridge. So this cartridge is the brains of the operation. So what it does is get the lens data from the camera, and then it sends it through the serial ports. So it sends it through our engine to Traxis camera tracking hardware. This is the physical hardware that holds. So we attach this hardware on top of the camera, and also here we have the rods. So we have these rods. These rods are actually replaceable. So you attach these rods here, and you add these and you build your tracking system. The main benefit of this system is these rods are attachable. So if one rod got broken, you can just attach and you can use the same hardware and same system. And another benefit is you can have bigger or smaller rods. The benefit of bigger or smaller rods is you can build a big rig, or you can, if you have like a tight space with your camera, with your equipment like prompter, you can also build it small so you can fit through tight places. So it depends on your workflow. It depends on your camera. You can build this bigger or smaller. This is possible with the detachable rods, so that way it's cost efficient and it's user friendly. So you can, if one thing breaks, you just replace this. You don't need to buy the whole thing. That makes it easier for the customers and for us as well. Camera tracking can be used of any type of production, because if you would like to do virtual graphics, if you would like to do a virtual studio, AR show, or an XR, you need a camera tracking. So you will use it everywhere when you have involved graphics, 3D graphics, moving with the camera perspective. So it's a necessity. Talent tracking can be used when you need the introduction between the talents with the environment. That can be AR show, you can interact with the graphics, or that can be inside a virtual studio where you walk around the objects, or where you would like to get your reflections on the ground. So talent tracking is when you need to interact with the graphics, but camera tracking is necessary to start up with the virtual world, with the virtual graphics. Camera tracking we have is capturing the position of the camera and also capturing the lens data. What I mean by the lens data is zoom and focus levels. So we can utilize these zoom and focus levels to get the zoom level, adjust the depth of field. So cameraman adjusts the depth of field, and our software, Reality 5, applies the depth of field correctly so you can get the artistic shots. If you'd like to learn more about our camera tracking and talent tracking solutions, feel free to contact us from Zero Density.